We start off this episode with Eva Marie, and she is super excited because she got chosen out of all of the girls to be on the cover of Maximum magazine. We then see her eating lunch with JoJo, Ariane, and Natalia, where she tells the girls that she got the offer for Maximum magazine. We see all the girls' true thoughts and feelings in their confessionals, and the seasoned veterans, Natalia and Ariane, are a little bit worried just because of a new talent. They could come up and rise very fast and become the face of the company very fast. So it makes them feel a little bit on edge about their jobs. And JoJo, she just comes off as jealous. Back at JoJo and Eva Marie's apartment, JoJo is singing and Eva Marie comes out because she didn't know who it was who was singing in their apartment. JoJo then exclaims how she wants to go to the higher-ups and ask if it's okay to sing the national anthem before one of the Raws. She wants to incorporate singing into her character, although Eva Marie in her confessional shows her true thoughts and she thinks that it's not a good idea. She's wondering if JoJo is really there for wrestling or if she wants a singing career. I honestly think this is very hypocritical of Eva Marie, as we seen her a few episodes ago pretending to dance when she didn't really know how to dance just to get noticed and ahead in the WWE. So why can't JoJo at least try something to get herself noticed as well? At the start of the episode, we seen Ariane and her boyfriend was annoying the crap out of her to the point where she was screaming at him. We then hop on over to see all the ladies minus Trinity, and Ariane tells them that her boyfriend really wants her to meet his parents and vice versa. He is looking forward to the future and wants to get married, where she feels meh about it. And all the girls warned her that she shouldn't pursue something like this if she isn't 100% into it, or if she truly 100% fully loves him, which I totally agree. I think it's a disaster in the making. And if you don't truly love him or think you love him, I would put the brakes on meeting the parents myself. But that's just me. On Monday Night Raw, the Bella twins are facing AJ Lee and Caitlyn, and Nikki Bella takes a really rough bump. Backstage, Nikki tells Brie about her shin and how it's hurting, and Nikki goes on to tell us how it's been from a prior injury during soccer. Brie is really concerned, and she tells Nikki that she really should go see a doctor, which I don't blame Brie. I would give the exact same advice to anybody that took a big bump and is hurting real bad. Eva Marie is at her Maxim photo shoot, and we see her, and she does a great job at it. Here is a little bit of a highlight. Nikki and John are at a cafe, and Nikki is telling John about her shin. And he is telling her to slow down, take some time off. She should really take care of her body because she takes care of her hair, her nails, everything else. But she really does need to take care of her body, which I totally agree with John. He's being very logical here. Nikki is a little bit restless about it. The idea of taking any amount of time off just because she's worried about her career. If her face isn't out there, people won't remember her and what will become of her career. Eva Marie comes back to the apartment and shows JoJo her photos from the photo shoot. And JoJo, even though she says she's happy for her, does not look happy at all. Eva Marie in a confessional then says that she's always rooting for JoJo, but JoJo never roots for her. So on Eva Marie's side, I could kind of see where she's coming from, her opinions on JoJo being jealous. However, maybe she should keep in mind that JoJo is on her equal par, and she's also just trying to get opportunities and that stuff. So it's not like she's being jealous. I mean, yes, it is coming off that she is jealous, but I believe she's just looking for the same opportunities too. And it's not like she's trying to be a stink about it, but she's a little envious, and we see it, and Eva Marie just needs to remember to lay off a little bit and maybe try to encourage JoJo some more, like Trinity has. She went to the gym with Trinity and John to get her exercise on, but she also told her about her singing idea, and Trinity thought it was great. She says the WWE is all about entertainment and people can identify with singing. And Trinity even suggested, instead of the national anthem, how about they do their theme song and have Ariane also join too, so it'll be the three of them. This is what I was talking about, and this is what Eva Marie should do with JoJo, instead of constantly expecting JoJo to praise her and be happy for her. She also needs to praise up JoJo as well and be happy for her. And if she doesn't like an idea that JoJo has, maybe even suggest something different. Like, help your friends, Eva Marie. I totally applaud Trinity for helping JoJo to get bigger and recognized in the WWE. Trinity's dad is a music producer, and he works with the girls on remastering their theme song. They want to do this before they ask the higher-ups if they can sing it, just so they have an example of what they could bring to the table. I am so surprised Ariane meets her boyfriend's family, his father. And the father kept going on and talking about marriage and talking about how she leaves his son alone for every 4 days and that she needs to be around more because they need to be married and they need to have children. And she was like, whoa, like back it way up. She didn't want to have kids for at least 7 years, and the father didn't agree with this. It left some tension, and I thought it was like a little bit of an awkward moment, but we'll see where this goes and how Ariane takes it and her boyfriend's father's opinion. Back at JoJo and Eva Marie's apartment, we see Eva Marie in a confessional going on again about how jealous JoJo is of her, but she doesn't care because she's getting ahead. She's being a cutthroat to me, to be honest. Anyways, then we cut to see JoJo, and she gets a phone call from Jane, one of the higher-ups. And Jane was very impressed with the song that her and Trinity remastered, the Funkadactyls theme song. And she wants JoJo and Trin to perform the song at one of the shows, whether it be Raw or SmackDown. And JoJo is very excited over this opportunity, and I'm also really happy and excited for JoJo. I don't know whether or not she'll tell Eva Marie, but we shall see. I say this only because Eva Marie doubted her a lot, so I would really like to know what her response will be. Ariane's boyfriend surprises her with a trip to the jewelry store to pick out rings. She was flabbergasted and totally taken back by this. It made her very overwhelmed to the point where she just got up and walked outside of the store. And she was telling him that she wanted to take a step back, like pretty much, let's take a break. And he started to panic, freak out. He didn't realize it was this bad and how much pressure she felt about getting married to him. Ariane's boyfriend totally respects her decision and agrees to back off so that she doesn't feel so much pressure about getting married. We find out that Nikki has a stress fracture that is kind of bad, and it's going to take her out of WWE for at least 12 weeks or 3 months. She's pretty devastated by this, but honestly, it could be a lot longer to me, like worst case scenario. I think this is best case scenario, to be honest, because even though she's worried about her career and her face being seen, 3 months is nothing compared to, 6 months to a year. JoJo and the Funkadactyls are backstage practicing for their theme song, and they go out onto the ring and start singing and performing. And honestly, to me, their performance was much better than their singing. They weren't really in harmony or anything like that, but honestly, they tried their best. And especially with Trinity, that nasty cough. We see Eva Marie and Brie Bella backstage, and Eva Marie in her confessionals, of course, instead of saying it to anybody else, she was the one that was acting pretty envious and actually being a bitch, I think, because she was gloating that JoJo was doing horribly. What kind of friend is that, to be honest? Like, I wouldn't want that as a friend at all. JoJo deserves much better. And that's your recap for Total Divas episode 7. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.